let's be real. Our phones are, well, they're everything to us, right? They're our lifelines. But what happens when that lifeline snaps, especially in an emergency? That's a scary thought, and it's exactly what we're digging into today. We're going to look at a new device that's aiming to be your ultimate safety net.
Okay, so I want you to really think about this for a second. If something went wrong right now, what's the very first thing you'd grab? Yeah, I'm betting it's your smartphone. We all would. But here's the thing. Let's talk about why that might actually be a huge gamble. All right, problem number one, and it's the one we've all experienced. Your battery dies. Happens to the best of us, right? But imagine that happening in a real crisis. Suddenly, that simple, everyday annoyance means your connection to the outside world, to help, is just gone.
And then there's the classic network issue. You could have 100% battery, but it doesn't matter one bit if you're out hiking or in some concrete basement or even a crowded concert. No bars means no call. Your lifeline, it just vanishes.
And here's the real kicker, the most ironic one of all. The safety app you downloaded for emergencies, it crashes. Yeah, the very thing that's supposed to save you just gives up when you need it most. It all points to this one kind of scary truth. That device we trust with everything can actually be our biggest weakness when things go south. You know, this vulnerability, it actually has a name. People are calling it the modern safety gap. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's that terrifying space between how much we rely on our do-everything gadgets and what we actually need for a rock-solid response in an emergency. So how do you close that gap? Well, that's exactly where this new device, ResQLink, comes into the picture. It's built to do one thing and one thing only. Give you a foolproof way to call for help that doesn't care about the tech that, let's face it, often lets us down.
And this is a totally different way of thinking about safety, right? ResQLink isn't trying to be another flashy gadget for your collection. Nope, it's a dedicated, single-purpose tool that is built to work all by itself. I mean, just look at the difference when you put them side by side. Your smartphone, it's complicated. It relies on battery, network, apps, a whole chain of things that can break. It's tough to use when you're panicking. But ResQLink, it's a standalone system with one button. That's it. And that simplicity, that's not a bug. It's the entire feature. It's the whole point.
Okay, so what does that actually look like in a real high-stress moment? The answer is, well, it's all about being incredibly, intentionally simple. Think about it. The whole process is meant to be pure instinct. You don't have to unlock a screen. You're not scrolling for an app. You're not trying to dial a number with shaky hands. It's just one press. That single push sends out a distress signal and lights up a high-visibility alert. It's built for muscle memory, not for that frantic fumbling we all do under pressure.
Simple, powerful, reliable. I mean, these three words really nail the entire philosophy here. This isn't about cramming in more features. It's about perfecting the only one that matters in a crisis, getting you help and getting it fast.
So how do they actually pull off that reliability? It's not magic, it's just really smart, focused engineering. See, it runs its own little safety system on its own frequency, totally separate from cell networks. So they've just systematically eliminated all the weak spots. No app means no software crashes. No Bluetooth means no annoying pairing failures. No SIM card means no dead zones. It's made to just work for anybody, anytime. You don't even have to learn how to use it.
Now, the team behind this gets that different people have different needs. Safety isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing, and that's why they're not just stopping at one device. They're planning a whole family of them.
So, their plan is to roll out 3 different versions. First, you've got the ResQLink Basic, which is perfect for students, commuters, for everyday peace of mind. Then they're planning a Pro version, which will have some beefed-up features like better tracking or a tougher build for professionals. And then there's the Ultra, which they're teasing as the top-of-the-line model with some next-gen tech. They're keeping the details on that one quiet for now, but all 3 are marked as coming soon.
So, who is this actually for? Well, it's not some super niche gadget. The goal here is to give that extra layer of safety to, well, pretty much everyone. We're talking students walking across campus, professionals heading home late, seniors who live on their own. Honestly, it's for anyone who just deserves to feel a little safer.
But when you look past all the tech and the specs, there's a much bigger idea here. This isn't just about moving units off a shelf, it's about pushing forward a mission.
And they put it really well. They say ResQLink isn't just a product. It's a promise. They're framing this thing as more than just an object you carry. It's a commitment. And what is that promise exactly? It's the promise that being able to get help shouldn't be a luxury item. It should be something everyone has access to. It should be dependable. It should be universal. And it shouldn't matter if your phone battery is dead or if you have 0 bars. And that brings us right to their tagline, which honestly just sums it all up perfectly. ResQLink, your safety reinvented. See, it's not about making a small improvement. It's about completely rethinking how we approach our own safety.
So just a heads up, the device is still in the works, so you can't go out and buy one tomorrow. But if you're interested and you want to keep an eye on their progress, you can head over to their website, resqlink.in, and sign up for updates.
So, let's circle all the way back to where we started, but with a new twist. We all have a plan A, right? It's our phone. But if that phone failed you tomorrow, what's your plan B? That's the question ResQLink is forcing us to ask. And honestly, it's a really good one to think about.